Hey, what's going on, guys? Wild Watch Lawn Service here, back with another video. And today, guys, we're actually doing a landscape tear out. As you can see, I got the landscape trailer behind me here. This is just temporary. I'm actually decided that I'm saving up, but I'm gonna buy a dump trailer instead. But anyways, guys, we got a lot of bushes and little trees actually to take out as well today around this house. And let me walk you around the property real quick and show you what all I got to do. All right, so first up, guys, here's the property. Real quick look at it. As you can see, there's a lot of overgrown stuff everywhere, and the owners are having me pick away at it slowly but surely. Is what we're going to start doing, I believe, is the plan, and this way it's not a whole big large amount of money at once. Anyways, today, guys, I'm going to be working out all this stuff that's around the house today, get it all away and off the house, and this way they'll be able to power wash it and clean it up a little bit. All right, guys, so the first one here, we got, actually, I'm not sure what this plant is. It looks almost like it could be a wild lilac. Not 100% sure. But it's pretty big. As you can tell, this is a one-story house, lifted a little bit, and it actually goes up above the first story a little bit. So as you can tell, it's definitely pretty big. All these size ones I'm going to cut down with the chainsaw level to the ground, and then just put in the trailer and haul away. We also got this huge Barbary Bush here. This is going to be a pain in the butt because, if you guys don't already know, these are extremely prickly, and I forgot my gloves. So this is going to suck. But anyways, guys, we got this to cut out. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is just absolutely crazy huge. So that should be fun. And then we actually have this bush here, a little tree thing, I guess. I don't know, it's so big. I mean, everything here has been so neglected for so long, and the homeowners just bought this house and they want to redo a whole bunch of it. So this thing's coming out also with the chainsaw. And now let's walk around to the side of the house here. You'll see there is actually two small rhododendrons. They are different kinds because they're the same type of leaf. That's a normal rhododendron that I usually see at properties. But this one has the same leaves, but they're just a lot smaller. It looks exactly the same though, and even the bark itself is the same for both. It's just a different type. So I'm not sure the differences between these two. I'll give you a real quick look at these leaves, the size of them, and then a real quick look at these leaves, the normal size. So let me know if you guys know the difference between the two. Obviously there's something, but I just don't know the different names for them. But those two are hopefully going to be pulled out with the truck. I have an empty lot over here that I'm going to drive in to hook them up and pull them out, but we'll see how that goes. Now we also have this little tree here that's coming out. It's not very big. It'll come out and come apart really quick and easy. It's just dead, so I'm just going to cut it out and take it out of here just to open up the property a little bit. Now out on the back side of the house here, there's really nothing up against the house, which is really nice, except for there's this really old lilac here. This thing's definitely got to go. It's definitely big. I'm gonna cut it out with a chainsaw again, like a whole bunch of the other ones. Cut it down really low, and honestly, I'll probably want to grow back over time, so we're gonna have to end up spraying it with something to kill it in the future. But we're just getting it out of here for now to open it up so that they can power wash the house off and whatnot. But yeah, so that's got to go, and you can see how big that is by comparing it to the side of the house here. And then last, guys, we also have two bushes onto the side of the house here. They're definitely pretty big. Also very dead, as you can tell from this one here. This one has a little bit of life in it, a little bit of green, but both of them looking pretty dead. Both of them definitely have to come out. So as you guys can probably tell, I got my work cut out for me today. I'm going to be putting all of it in that trailer and driving it to the dump. So I'm guessing I'm going to have 3 trailer loads of stuff to take to the dump. I mean, we'll see, but I'm guessing it'll be 3 loads. And this actually brings me up to why I want to get a dump trailer, because I do jobs like this fairly often, and especially for mulch and stuff too. Having a dump trailer would just be easier for all this stuff. And really, I have no expenses right now, so it makes sense for me to buy all this equipment that I'm going to want and need to use while I don't have those expenses. Because when I move out, I won't have as much income to, play around with. So I won't be able to go out and just be like, you know what, I'm going to go spend, however much money and buy a dump trailer. That being said, I am actually waiting for a deal on a used dump trailer. I was on vacation a little while back and I missed out on a screaming deal on one. It was a 2013 dump trailer, I think. It was in pretty good condition. It was a 7 by 12 dump trailer, and they wanted $2,500 or best offer for it, and that was only an hour from my house. So that was a screaming deal, and I'm waiting for something like that to come up again. In the meantime though, this will have to make do. Thank God, guys, I was actually just checking the truck again right before I started, and I found a pair of gloves. Thank goodness, because that Barry, I don't know, that prickly bush thing would really suck to do if I didn't have these. So thank goodness I found them. Alright guys, check it out. So we got both of these out, and as you guys can already see, I think it looks a lot better. I did want to show you real quick. I used my chainsaw and I cut this as low to the ground as I could. There was no way I was going to pull all of this out because it's so old and that's all one big stump. But I cut it down pretty low with the chainsaw. All of them actually that have been planted. As you can see, that's how big the stump is. Here's my hand. That's a big bush. That's what she said. But no guys, in all seriousness though, it definitely was a lot to take out. I filled up the trailer pretty good, and I put the tailgate up with the wheelbarrow in it. The wheelbarrow has all the stuff that I raked up here. And actually now I'm gonna take out this one here, and I'll just plop it in over top of the trailer down in there, and I'll go in and stand on it to push it all down. But I think I'll be able to fit all that in the trailer, and then I'll probably have to run to the dump. Oh, and real quick, if you guys were wondering, I'm actually using the Echo CS2511T. And people thought I was crazy for getting such a tiny little chainsaw. And I mean, it's light, like I can hold it up with my pinky. It's a really light little thing, and it does not have a lot of power, but it's perfect for jobs like these. Like I can cut this out, that tree that I'm gonna do around the back of the house that I showed you guys at the beginning of the video, these kind of bushes and stuff. This is awesome for stuff like that. I don't do big tree jobs. Like I'm not gonna take down humongous pine trees or anything, so this is perfect. If I ever do get into bigger tree work, I'll definitely buy a bigger chainsaw, not a big deal. But for what I need, something this light is perfect for me because, I mean, look at me, I'm a little dude. Alright guys, we got this one out too. Now as you can see, all three of them are out, and as you can see the whole front of the house again. Holy cow, it's amazing. It looks a lot better, that's for sure. Also real quick, I did want to show you guys the first trailer load. Now that's a load, holy cow. Got a lot of stuff put on there, and I stood on that multiple times to get it packed down as much as I could. Putting these sides on this trailer this year has by far been a really, really good choice. Probably one of the best choices of the season was to put sides in this trailer and repaint it. And honestly guys, I wish that I would have put sides on it sooner because it has just been so much help this season. Alright guys, so I actually got these two shrubs out here. As you can tell, it definitely opened up the property. It looks really good now. Again, with all the other ones, I cut it down as low as I could. This one was actually tough because of how they grew down to the ground. I had to chainsaw straight down the edges here and then use the loppers to try to cut the last little bit off because I really wanted to avoid hitting as much dirt as possible. Alright guys, so this trailer load's pretty full. This is load number 2. I'm going to go out there and get that dead tree real quick. I'll just take that down, put it in a trailer because I think it can fit, and then I'll finish everything up with the third and final load, and then we'll be done for the day. Now I actually want to share real quick, if you guys didn't already know, this dump here is actually free to our township, the borough. But as you guys can see, it's really not that big of a dump. I've contributed a whole lot to it today so far, and I still got a third one to go. But anyways, you can see it's not that terribly big compared to what might be near you, but it's free, and that's awesome. Alright guys, so I just had to show you real quick. We actually got these two shrubs out as well. They pulled out pretty easily. As you guys can see, I took everything else off the roots pretty much, put it all back in the hole, filled it out, and then leveled it out. This it's a little bit lower than the rest of the ground, but barely. And once grass grows in, you won't even notice. But like I said, guys, those two came out pretty well. All we got to do yet is this big lilac over here on the back side of the house. So I'm gonna knock that out real quick, guys, and then we're done for the day. Alright guys, we've just finished this tear out for the day. It really wasn't that terribly bad. It was just a little time consuming is all, but not a problem. Anyway, that's what the trailer looks like, the third trip of the day, and it's just as full as the first two. Definitely moved a lot of stuff today. Anyways, as you guys could tell over here, that big lilac is actually taken down. It is gone. There's a little bit of weeds there that I'll weed whack next time I mow this property. And I've come around to the side of the house here. There were once two large shrubs here. They are now taken out, leveled out to the ground. Definitely looks a lot better. As you can see, the house is going to need power wash in the future, but it looks so much better with that gone. Now the front of the house here, there was a really big lilac here that's been taken out. That has now opened up a whole bunch of space in the front here. There were also 3 red shrubs here. I can't think of their name at the moment, but there were 3 of them there that made like one super shrub basically, and that has been taken out. Along with a little tree shrub thing that was growing up right here. This one was huge. It took up the whole front area here, and that has now been leveled out. So as you can see, the whole front is now nice and wide open. Now we get around to the other side of the house here, and I actually pulled out 2 rhododendrons. They both came out really easily. It was just, for me being by myself, the weight of the root ball, so I had to get rid of as much excess dirt as possible. Then I leveled everything out nice and smooth. It's just dipped down just a little bit, but you won't see it when the grass grows in. Same for the second one here. And then last, guys, we came back around to the truck here. There was once a tree here, guys. It was dead, and I cut it out. As you guys can see the stump here, I cut it relatively low. Can't really go much lower because the dirt actually comes up a bit here, and it's all grass there, so you can't really just move it out of the way. So that's only as low as I was able to get that, but it still looks a lot better. Alright guys, so now we're at the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, with these kind of tear out videos, I'll leave a before and after picture of everything I did around the house right after this real quick outro here. But like always guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and don't forget to comment, like, subscribe if you all want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.